Hey guys, Flip here. How you doing? Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I know this is an overshare. Yes, they're my naked shoulders. Okay, I've only just woken up, but we're talking about our food options. And I was a little bit down in the dumps, and Ellie's cheering me up, and she's asked if I'd like a coffee and a ham and bacon sandwich.
It's not visible in your hair, it's just slight.
Keep telling them stuff. So yeah, I'm finally getting ready to go, right? And I don't know whether I should share this with you or not. Ellie's doing the supermarket, or I said, can you please get my hair product for me, because you can tell I need it. And she's like, yep, I think I've got it on the supermarket list. Barely hair. I know I'm thinning, but barely hair. Let's play some music. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
You mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? Tori here, Geelong-Flipper at Doodah Day. Not really, just Geelong-Flipper. Full-time reseller. How you doing? Like, subscribe, all that junk. Well, it's not junk. It's a way that we can communicate with each other. I just wanted to say we're on our way now to the offsite. We've got to clear some media to get ready for tonight's Whatnot show, get some eBay stuff ready, and prepare a donation pile as well from some of the movies and other bits and pieces that we've got. We take some of our stuff that isn't quite what we need for our business, and as long as it's serviceable, drop it off at a local op shop. Last night we were lucky enough to donate a whole heap of crockery and cutlery, which was gratefully received and accidentally smashed as they took it off us. It was only 1 or 2 plates, but it was like the look of horror on their face, because I think they're used to smashing stuff when you're not around. But, so we've done that, on our way to the offsite now, and you kids are wagging. You'll see them if you're a parent of those children, please. Your children aren't at school, but they're in uniform. So yeah, going off to the offsite, but toasties and coffee must be acquired. And yeah, a busy day ahead, but it's been a very nice morning. So that's always something to comment on and be grateful for. Just planning in my head, lots of stuff going on. Last night, oh yes, last night, I'm thrilled to tell you guys that I was selling, whenever I say I and Whatnot, it's myself and Ali, okay? This is our together business. We sold, I think it was like 47 cars to make Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars to make $255 in revenue, with a rough cost, I think it was of about $23.50 or something like that, cost of goods. So don't sleep on some of these things that you think people may not want. Like literally now on the way there, if there's a park at the op and there's Matchbox cars, I'll get more of them. The Matchbox show was fun. It started off, we didn't have anyone buying initially. I'd say for almost the first 7 to 10 cars, I think. You guys can watch it. The replay's up on YouTube. Use the referrer code as well if you do want to get into that. If you want to get into selling, all that will be in the description down below. Guys, it's fun. Even last night with not getting sales at the start, it's just fun. Do silly things like dress up for it, or set up a little, you know, little. Like I got little backdrop. Far out. Stop saying it. I got a backdrop for Hot Wheels, which was cool AF. You know what that stands for. Also Favreau. Sorry, that's my last name. You can find my 11 books on Amazon. Tori Favreau. And
not also Favreau.
Not under also Favreau. That's correct. Thank you, Ali. I love that she talks to you now. Okay. She's shaking her head now. I'll talk her out of it. Not shaking her head. But we are thinking, I'm going to put this out here. We're thinking of doing something really different on Sunday night for our Whatnot. I'm going to put a bit of pressure on us, as a maybe. We might be doing a jewellery show. That's right, jewellery. Stuff you can wear to adorn yourself, because you're adornable, or each and every one of you. I'm going to shut up, because you guys must feel car sick. And but yeah, $255 in an hour and 9 minutes, guys. Real money. It's not an advertisement for them, not yet. And if it ever is, I'll tell you. But real freaking money. Who makes $255 in an hour? No one that I know. So, and even if you halve it, because the money is halved, whatever it is, 120 something bucks for a $20 outlay. Yes, thank you, Whatnot. I'll keep taking your money. Well, I'll keep taking your money if you're buying stuff off me. You know what I mean. I cannot emphasize enough at the moment. It's like being in the Wild West. I'm going to keep trying different things. Once I get enough clothing together and I can figure it out, because our house is small, we'll even do a clothing show. Anyhow, I'm going to shut up. My arm's hurting from holding you caressed within my bosom, and I'm going to get coffee and a toasty and go to an op if there's a park we stop. Legends, gather, listen. It always sounds so authoritative, but I don't mean it like that. It's more just to make you laugh. We're at the off-site, but as you can see, I've got a lot of media to sort through. Just trying to work out what's going to be good and basically get rid of all the pirated stuff or the non-region stuff. Anything I can't go, yeah, that's real. So I'm going to work my way through that. Not sure what I'm going to do with the excess discs. I'll figure that out, because there is a combination of fake ones, like I said, and there's ones just that won't ever play over here. So I don't know. I might just throw them over the fence when I'm done. I'm kidding. Hey guys, welcome to the offsite. If you haven't been here before, it's where Ali and I run our small business, and well, obviously we keep all of our stock here. Think of it as a mini warehouse that's filled with beauty and grace, but that's only when Ali is here. Okay, so basically, she shook her head, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to lady charm, but and now she's laughing. Okay, so here's a takeaway, and this is something important. We've been here for an hour and a half now since the last time I spoke to you. I have sorted through all the DVDs that we purchased and all the CDs that we purchased. I think we stand to have a decent show with the movies, which is tonight, but you guys, you'll see it later. You'll have actually seen the live before then. And I think that we will have a banger of a show when we do the music CDs. There's some really good ones in there. I've just got to figure out when we're going to run that. We were going to do Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, but then we missed a day, so we're sort of doing a back-to-back. But as I said earlier, that is literally Ali playing with Hot Wheels cars. Cute. Here's a takeaway, and it's an important one. Just not joking for 2 seconds, because I want you guys to be trying Whatnot. All right. When you're running a Whatnot stream, for your own sanity, make sure that you hopefully have someone helping you. But if you do not, make sure that as each auction finishes, you thank the person by their username. One, it's manners, and I forget to do it. But two, if it doesn't track properly, or there's a glitch, or there's some sort of issue, Whatnot creates video receipts that show what you were holding as the auction finished. So if you say, and Boo Wabbit, I'm actually going to use you in this example because it was your car that I screwed up on. I located it. It's fine. You're getting it. But that sounded aggressive. It is fine. I did find it for you, mate. But it was the one time I held one of the cars up, and it's this really lovely green lowrider. And I just said thank you or something, but I didn't say thank you, Boo Wabbit. So, and it glitched. And because the Whatnot replay doesn't show who won, poor Ali's sitting there until I finally went back and had it, because I was doing my other work. And I looked back and went, oh, that's Boo Wabbit, so we can get that one sorted. Guys, say the person's name, thank them. Thank you, Boo Wabbit. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Tori. Whatever. That when you look back on it for your own record keeping, you can see whose item it is. So that's an important takeaway from last night. But yeah, it does make you think. The packing can be painful, but can I just say it the way it is? The lure of the fast money is incredible. Like every time we think, oh, that was pretty extreme, or, you know, oh, that was hard. And then 2 days later, I'm saying to Ali, I'm putting $400 in, like, as we split it, 400 for you, 400 for me. You go, oh, crap, I want to do another one. Because at times, the money can outstrip anything you're getting off eBay. It's like, you know, I've had bigger, well, you know, the whatnot days are, when I do a thing, are almost sometimes just as good as my bigger eBay days. It's just food for thought, but it is also the fact that you're doing a truckload of them during a whatnot. Whereas I might achieve, let's pretend it's $250. I might sell 2 things on eBay and get $250. And I had to sell 47 to get the same amount on whatnot. But it just ripped through. So, and you don't have to list them. You just show them and be fun. And it actually is fun. So just something to think about. But it does make me go, oh, like, because we want to try some different things on Sunday, but it's like there's enough CDs here. It's like, well, we'd knock it out the park. But at the same time, we want to try different areas. So lots to think about, lots to do. How much do you put into whatnot is up to you. But I do think that for some of you out there, as long as you're presenting properly, and if you're struggling with the idea of promoted listings and other bits and pieces and other fees associated with eBay, which, as you know, I've got no issue with, that may actually be the game changer for you guys. And I want you to kick goals. So, you know, I would just say weigh it up. There's most certainly, as long as you don't screw up your shipping profiles, which isn't hard to do. You just pretend like you set up a shipping profile for the weight and the dimensions of the item you're selling, and whatnot literally does the rest. You don't have to do it. Yes, it sucks for your bands. I can see us all dropping off our band 5 depending on the amount of business you're doing. But at the end of the day, I never sought to. Making profit out of my post was never a primary part of my business. Geez, I said P a lot then, didn't I? I didn't P though. I was just saying the letter P. So yeah, it's a effing game changer. So yeah, I'm looking at this, I'm going, well, we want to try jewelry and we've got CDs, but I want to do both. And probably within doing both those things within 2 nights, we might make $1,000. $1,000 for 2 nights work. Kind of makes you not want to list during the day. I'm going to, but it makes me not want to. Honey, it's okay. Ali's trying to listen and I'm talking. Two-rat? Okay. I deliberately said it incorrectly to make you laugh. All right, guys. So let's get on with doing our pick pack for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, unless something's just popped through recently. I don't believe it has, though. I received some wonky offers today, and I've said no and pushed back on all of them. And ironically, here's one that kind of P'd my O, like a P&O ship. So you guys saw the motorbike helmet that I sold. It's going to America. I showed you guys how I wrapped it up and all that. Now, there were almost 20 photos in that listing, one even showing the manufacture date of the helmet. And it's literally in the air on its way to America. And now the buyer asks how old it is. And then is intimating that they're going to return it. Stuff like that pisses me off. And I've even told them that I packed it on a YouTube video that hundreds of people saw it being packed and the good condition it was in. And this is something I want you to be aware of too. We don't know what they're going to be using the thing for. Some people collect things. But it was made in 2011, and she's written back, it is a lady, wrote back and said, well, according to the DOT, which I'm assuming is the American Department of Transport, that helmet's considered vintage. I don't care. I was selling a helmet. It's like, you know, if someone sells me a Darth Vader voice changer helmet, I don't wear it on a motorbike. If If you've got a motorbike helmet, you don't wear it on the set of Star Wars. I don't know what you want it for. You may be using it for some, you know, left of field home movie that you want to make that doesn't involve a motorbike at all. Something's getting ridden, but it's not a bike. It's one of the first times the channel's gone a bit blue, I think. I don't care. It was one of the stupidest things, and I've immediately reported the conversation to eBay and written a funky message to their help so as I'm covered, because this person's like, as soon as it comes here, I'm going to send it back to you. No, you're not. I don't accept international returns. And anyone with half a brain will realise that I've done nothing wrong. All the details there, and I say, please check the photo for condition. Photo number 11 shows you the date of manufacture. Stupid. Okay, so got a couple of offers. We're going to quickly check them out. Someone keeps up sending me stupid offers. Look, I'm just going to accept this one, I think. They sent me a $15 offer on a $29 item. They have upped it to $20. I did pay $4 for it. I'm going to accept it begrudgingly, mate. Review. This thing doesn't make the cha-chang sound, but I can tell you I'll be getting a cha-ching. Oh wait, it's going to California. California, where your dollar's worth $1.60. No, decline. Just kidding. I'm going to send it. Accept offer. Accept offer. They're getting a 31% discount. Bloody hell. eBay, huh? Make a noise. Make a noise. Will it? Please make the noise. No, it just came up that I got it sold. What's the other thing that we've got here? Got a Power Rangers game for sale. How much are they going to pay? $10? And I want $11.70, but it was $8. Do I just do it to get rid of it, guys? Or do I save it for a whatnot? I think at $11.70 I'd be better off just pulling it out of my store and doing a video game show. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Someone remind me later and say, get that game. Review offer. And oh, I feel bad. No, I'm going to say yes. This is a repeat buyer. Bren, you're lucky. Bentley East. I'm just cancel. Hang on. And this is one of the things, guys. So I'm back high, a couple of minutes past. With the $10 offer, if I'm to accept that, running my promoted listings and everything else, by the time I'm done, I come out backwards. I end up with about $3. $3 profit. I might as well just sell it on whatnot. I'll get more than $3 on there for it. So these are the things you do have to consider. Does it sound terrible? Yeah, it does. But I'm not here to break even. I'm here to make money. So yeah, this is the item that is no longer on eBay. I'm going to chuck it just in a whatnot tub where I'm going to slowly go through these tubs. I kept saying I was going to wait and go through them, like go through the top level as well. I'm going to do the whole thing. You guys have been in this position too. I know it. So it's, I think anyone who wants video games at the moment from me on eBay, unless they're high end, better get in and get them now, because I'm going to pull them all from the store. Anything that I stand to make only $3 on will be pulled from my eBay store, and I'll have amazingly fun video game whatnot shows. We're fans. It's the packing sucks, but the preparation, except for the fact that I stress me out and then I stress Ellie out by being stressed, which I am. She knows I'm sorry about that, but I'll still say it on camera. I do get stressed because I've got a lot going on, but I've had a lot going on for ages. It's just the new stuff with Dad as well. So, yeah, it's. I think it's good to know now I've got an alternate place where I can still make decent coin, because I think that Power Rangers will probably get bidded up to about $6 or $7, and there I go. I'm ahead from what I was on eBay. Okay. Let's do some pack and track. We'll still talk about the things. Okay, so first things first, I did sell the computer game. I think it's overhead now in tub 61. I've got to sort these out. Now all these are becoming proper live tubs. I am numbering them. 61's just here. But I'm going to have to start putting them in numeric order, that I'm not gazing around like a, you know, salty seagull looking for a chip. Fine. So, get that down. Also, guys, I know this is terrible, but and I don't want to upset anyone, but if you're not aware, the wrestler Hulk Hogan passed away either today or just recently. And I hate to sound like a vampiric parasite, but if you've got Hulk Hogan stuff, put the prices up. Unfortunately, death is desirable when it comes to celebrity, and those toys will all go up in value. You know it, I know it. I'm sure his estate knows it. But no, RIP. I don't really know anything about him personally, but I do know that for many years he provided pleasure and entertainment to people across the whole world. So there's something to be said in that. Alright, so this is some sort of ship game that I sold. Just got to find the darn thing. Don't worry, folks. If you want to do a channel membership because you're getting to look at my sneakers, that's fine. They aren't good ones. Oh, no, they were. They're trash now. I can feel the ground when I'm walking. Is that it? No. Where did I put it? This is riveting, isn't it? Listening to me dawdles, I can't find anything. World in Conflict? No, that's not it. There's one with ships on the cover. I'll know it when I see it. I was glad I picked all these up though. Or rather, I was given them. I'm grateful that I was given them is probably the correct way to say things. Sorry, I think I just caved you guys into the tub. I'm surprised that I haven't had any looks at the Skylanders trap team as well. I've been told that's popular. Force Command. I'm trying to avoid dragging this tub down that I can unload it properly. There we go, found it. Thank goodness. I was starting to stress I'd have to do my job properly. So, grateful for the sale, but out of that tub it's probably the smallest sale. Let's have a look, but even so, got it for nothing, sold it for $18.50 plus postage. Can't argue with that. Tub 6, okay, this is in an enemy tub, and this is one of the ones where I'm starting to tell you guys I might need to look at how I'm doing my business, because it's $11.05. Let's do the maths quickly together and see if these are working for us anymore. Okay, so this next one I'm picking up is Star Wars Force Unleashed for Xbox 360. Already I know it should have been more expensive because Xbox, though it is in my very old stock, that's the catch-22. I took 35% off all that stuff. Steve got it, so thank you, Steve. You got it nice and cheap too, mate, at $11.05 with $7 postage. Don't know why some of them didn't get picked up in the universal change I made. And if you can hear a whale song, it's my guts. I'm getting hungry again. It's nearly 2 o'clock. Okay. So all up, the order came to $18.05. And we then have $2.69 transaction fee and another nearly $2 for promoter listing fee, which leaves me with $13.46. And it will be approximately $9 in post. Forget my discounts as I wave my hand imperiously. It's not worth it. Once again, that needed to be a whatnot cull, I think. So yeah, interesting though, isn't it, guys? When you do really consider that, I would have made more and they would have just paid the post to Whatnot. So I think I will be doing a huge cull, which will give me room in my tubs for more profitable items. Like I said, I will never stop doing eBay, but I'm really, depending on how Whatnot takes off as a platform, I am really going to be thinking hard. I'll still be buying stuff in bulk, right? You have to. For Whatnot, you have to buy in bulk. But I think it's going to be kind of awesome, because it also provides us with even more of an opportunity to keep things out of landfill. So you buy in bulk, get stuff at a good price, sell it at a good price. People don't mind paying the post. I've been finding that too. I don't know if it's because I've actually presented it rationally or not, but people aren't getting upset about the post, which is good. I may as well get this out of the way too. I'll just show you. Sold that. But it's going to be a bastard to pack, even though it's a box, and it should just be going in a box. I think I'm going to have to throw a lot of bubble wrap in and around it in order to stop that place becoming a rattle nest inside when it's going. But that was a good one. Let me jump back to that, and then I'll go and do my proper thing. So I paid $10 for this, and it is going, where is it going? $35, probably overseas for that price. Yep. Oh well, I did it as calculator shipping, so hopefully that's right, but $35 seems very cheap to be going to America, something that size. I know they do it on weight though. So Lindsay, you got a bargain. I did write on there, please read the description, because well, I'll tell you guys, some of the battery operated stuff doesn't work on it. Let's just double check, see what I said. See item specifics. I think this stuff's important as I'm discovering things. I'm letting you guys know too. So basically, this is like the photos that I took of the set. Whenever there's characters with faces, make sure you photograph them closely, because they look cute, they present well. All right, that's how it's packed at the moment. Nice and neatly. I'll throw bubble wrap in that box though. Anyhow, and I did all the corners of the box. Toms and friends, please read description. Let's see if we've got full description here. Okay, please note, only Thomas works. The bus and station require repair due to battery corrosion on the terminals. No interior damage to wiring. Set is missing the following: the FAT controller and the 2 humans. Signal light, tree-based plate, otherwise complete. Good, I've covered myself. That's all right. That's all I was stressed about. So let's get the Star Wars game out. Because I don't want like the experience like with the helmet to change how I feel about international shipping. Like, you know, you get a couple of bad apples and you go, well, F that, I'm never doing that again. But 2 of my best sales ever went to America. And one of them was so bizarre. Not that they have to contact, but I had a $2,200 sale, and they never contacted me once. Not even say I got the item. And they don't have to. The postage does that, but I don't know. You always feel like, oh, well, it was a couple of $1,000s. I better communicate. And I did. I thanked them. Didn't hear from them, but it was delivered. I don't even think I received feedback on it. Okay, so this is the game. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. See, and I've got these other games in there as well. So it's like, well, they'd make a really good video game, Whatnot. I would make decent money. Because I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of video games. Hundreds and hundreds. Sorry guys, just thinking out loud. I've got hundreds and hundreds of video games. I almost want to say it again just to be annoying, but I know that isn't really good. Hey there guys, Tori here. I've got an eBay shop. It's got hundreds and hundreds of video games in it. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm not. Okay, so, it wouldn't be a Tory show without me missing something. I don't know if it's lost yet, but I believe it will be. I've got a book I can't find. I do have a t-shirt that I know where it is. It's in tub 7. It's a Mambo shirt. I know a lot of us think, Bolo, Mambo, and all that sort of stuff. This is just a cool shirt. It's a Mambo Smart Arts shirt. I shall show. That's the graphic on the back. It's the graphic on the front. And from memory, it was a $4 shirt that became a $25 shirt plus shipping. I've said it before and I say it again, I like selling clothes. I don't like listing them. But I do like when they say, oh, shivers. Oh, yes. I just got 2 sales, like then. Bang, bang, like that. Bang, bang. Ali, I just got 2 sales just then, like this. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Some older stuff. I sold a Harry Potter mug. Actually, I only just bought that recently. But guys, this is the one I think, even though I got bugger all for it. Debbie, thank you for buying from me, if you're a viewer. Because obviously I know a couple of Debs that are channel watchers. But this is a retro picture and it was very sweet when I bought it. Very, very cute. You might remember it, Ali, but it's this.
Oh, yeah.
I got it for $4. Sold for 13. It was part of my 35% off. I did have it up for $20. But yeah, this is a very sweet little item. And you know what? I'm going to, because we've got a bit on, I'm going to save it for a Sunday pick. Sunday pick. So I'm not going to place pressure on myself for that one. But that's lovely. 2 sales, bang, bang. Current 90-day total is still at about the 20,400 mark. So I'm pleased. Oh, that's actually even better. I bet you are a channel viewer because you bought 2 things. I don't know, it tends to be people who know the show. Deb, thank you for that. And if not, I just look stupid. But maybe one day you'll see it. Or one of your descendants will when they are watching YouTube Hologram, the archived ones. And they're on their spaceship leaving Earth as it explodes. And they'll go, that was great, great, great Grandma Deb's purchase. Okay, was happy with this sale. This is manga. I like manga. It doesn't always like me. But tub 26. Oh, that made a bit of a noise. It sounded like it was doing a bit of a, as though the turbo in it had kicked in. So yeah, this is a Naruto 2-pack that I sold with my intellect. Well, no, just by having the stock, I guess. But by at least having an eye. And that's the thing that you guys need to consider too. Sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then someone buys something and you have to remind yourself, you found that item. You were the clever turkey that found it. So if anyone's buying off you, well done. And it means that if you think you're shit at something, it doesn't mean that you are, because you may just be not presenting the item properly. I've had these for a little while. I didn't pay a great deal for them. All right, guys, next one was Naruto, 2 of them. Paid $3 to $3.75 each. And just let's double check that one. I sold them for $42.50. And thank you so much for buying from me. Don't know if you're a viewer. But Schwang, thank you so very much. I appreciate the purchase. Awesome source. Love me the manga, doesn't always love me, and but you guys, you go okay. So let's keep on picking. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Like I said, I think there's a couple of things here I don't know if I'll be able to find them. It's terrible, but this is like one of them is literally one of the first items I ever listed, and it sold. And I was such a goose in the listing. I've written free postage, and then I charge postage. Just no idea. Anyhow. This one is called Mouse. It's a retelling of World War II. And yeah, it's by Art Spiegelman. and it is in tub 19. I think I paid $1 for it and I sold it for 17. So tub 19. Let's find us this thing. It's over here. That wasn't me, guys. No, I'm not windy. That's a truck. I'm just saying. I know you guys you're probably going, oh, Tori. Oh, Tori, what are you doing to us? You jovial buffoon. Come out, wherever you are. Is that it? No, that's Five Nights at Freddy's. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's sideways. So yeah, that trade paperback. The Complete Mouse, winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Graphic novel. It's one of those ones I think I should have read it, like not as in, hey, I've got this and I should read it, but I haven't. It's meant to be extremely good. A bit upsetting, but I think it deals with the Holocaust as well. Okay. So as much as I've been trying to put this off, I've actually got to find the things I don't want to find. The lapel pin, I'll try to find it now. If it's not in tub 1, I'll have to cancel that order. It's an ongoing laughter fest that I have with Foulmouth Flipper, who doesn't use SKUs. But for me, this has really, it's cost me money over time. And look, his system works for him and that's fine, but because you'll always see his comments in the thing. For me, it hasn't worked. It's been disastrous. So, yeah. The ghosts of the past are coming to haunt the present. Okay, so basically, hi, I'm back. It was a couple of minutes since I turned off the camera. The lapel pin might be, I've got one place I can check at home, and the book I currently can't locate. So, like I said, guys, I don't leave anything out, even if it makes me look like I'm an incompetent fool. And I know sometimes it does. I'm far from, but I do make mistakes, and everyone does. Just so I happen to be the person who shows them. As I said, I promised when I started this channel you would not be misled, because I know you guys are screwing up too. And some people don't like saying that they've made a mistake. So yeah, I will have lost potentially $21 in cancelled orders there. But the rest are good to go. So let's get them packed away, that they will be nice and safe for their journeys wherever they're going. And then we'll get the hell out of here. I was looking in the tub number 1 though, and I'd said it to Ali off camera too, but looking even in the very first tub of stuff I listed, I need to assess my business model, because even in that first tub was the start of what would be a magnificent video game live show. And, you know, do $3 starts. For the most part, I very rarely pay more than $3 a game. Recently, though, I did, because they were Xbox 360 titles. So, lots of stuff to think about. Contemplate. Contemplation of a nation. Celebration. Anticipation. Okay. So let's suss out the Mambo shirt. Actually, Honey, can I either have the tape gun or the tape dispenser? It doesn't matter which. Thank you. And do you need more tape?
Not right now.
Okay. Okay, so let's get this done. I care more about the fact that the book isn't where I thought it would be. I do feel bad about that. I love selling books. It is my passion. My passion. First though, I'm just going to get some of the surface grot, dust off this, so as when the customer opens up their shirt, they're not just staring at, I don't know, whatever the hell it is on there. Dust. I have to find the roller or just buy another one from Kmart, because I saw a video on how to use it properly, and Ali figured it out anyhow. But that would be good to have out here. Though I think it does need a little bit of water or moisture of some sort for it to work effectively. I'll show you guys. I meant to show. I told you guys I'd bought it, and I think it was Miss Vintage said to me, "Can you show us how it works?" I went, "Yeah, of course." Sorry, Beck, didn't. But I'd like to assure you that it is somewhere. Okay. Oh, it's in Ali's car somewhere. Look, it's a thinking game at the moment, but I am just as guilty. All right, that'll do it. But yeah, even in tub one, just thinking out loud, guys, you know it's a vlog, there was enough stuff there. Even in the books and stuff, there was enough stuff there to really kill it on whatnot. I was thinking the other day, if I can figure out, the postage may be a bit of a bugger, but I may even do a show where I clear out, like I'll do a profile for like a James Patterson book, but I'll start them all at $2. So everyone who's buying a book is still getting them cheap, even with the post factored in. This is why I do beseech you to figure out your shipping profiles. Why do I keep grabbing medium bags for small items? Oh, because I used them all the other day. Medium, medium. That'll do it. Just realised I'm busy shaking my head around at you guys and you can't even see what I'm actually working on. There we go. So just fold up the shirt. That's all it was. Wasn't exciting, but pop it on in, shut the scissors so I don't actually cut a hole in the t-shirt. I think this has been another one of the weird things about the whatnot stuff as well, is the fact that because you're doing them of an evening, for me, once I finish, it's hard to go, all right, I'm done now and it's bedtime. I need to wind down. So then what happens is that, like last night, I stayed up till 1 o'clock. Just chilling, but just winding down from being live for 2 and a bit hours. I'm excited for dinner tonight. We're having lecatella. I don't know if that's a word that you guys would call. What would Aussies call it? A tapas plate? Something like that, which also isn't English, but anyhow, all sorts of like delicious meats, crackers, cheese. We're going to have that between lives for dinner. At least at the moment, that is the plan. It's a plan I like. So hopefully it comes to fruition. But yeah, you know when you're looking forward to just yummy food, That's what this kid is looking forward to. All right, now the Narutos, they can just go in a padded mailer. They'll fit in a small one. It's going to be the Thomas train set that's going to be a bastard to send. Only because I don't think I've got... I don't have the correct amount of cardboard here, not by a long shot. That might be a get the postage slip ready and then tomorrow going down to Bunnings or something and getting some Frankensteining box. And as I think, do we have many padded mailers left? The little ones? Okay. Hang on. Just hang on, guys. Okay. So we are almost done here though. Like I said, except for the Thomas, I think all I can really do here is bubble wrap it. We've been ripping through the bubble wrap as well. You guys saw all the stuff that Ali bought for us. We went through that huge tube, which is, well, no, I can't point it because Ali's in focus, and that does not matter. But, no, you matter, honey. You... But even this has gone gallivanting. That was out to here. That's gone. Ali's is gone. Well, pretty soon it'll be gone. And I don't think we ordered more on our stationery order. But that's all right. We can get that locally if we get stuck. Once again, it's a good problem, guys, when you have to buy more shipping material. Even though it's a pain in the ass, you whisper a little thank you because it means someone's buying your stuff. Steve, hope you enjoy your game. If you can send me a super thanks for all the money I missed out on, that'd be great. Immediately this little one's face is like... Okay. So I've made a judgment call. I think tomorrow we might be coming out here to do a bit of a tidy, which is very much needed, and we need to do pack and track anyhow. But I think I am gonna start culling the tubs, even the listed stuff. I don't know. I've just been told I'm not doing it. But there is a lot of games in those tubs I'm going to lose money on or break even. I don't know. And plus, I must admit, a little part of me doesn't like climbing up the ladder. But yeah, when I looked in tub 1, there's about 15 games in there that if I sell them on eBay, I'll make about $2 after fees. And they're not selling. But they are listed. But I did put time into them. Thanks, Paul, for buying Battle Stations Midway off me. Funny, I saw where you live in Denny. I used to have to go up that way when I was a sales rep for a very evil company. They sold electronics into Better Electrical and Harvey Norman up there. I only lasted for 3 months because they kept expanding my territory. I had to drive from Geelong all along the Murray River up to Swan Hill, which is a long drive. Anyone who does that drive knows it's long. And then one day, my boss out of the blue, I'm in Swan Hill about to come home, and it was when my children were little and I was divorced from my wife, but it was my turn to have them. And he goes, yeah, I need you to go to Deniliquin. Now, Deniliquin is in New South Wales. It's 170 roughly kilometres away from Swan Hill. And so he did that to me several times, gave me random places to go to that I've missed seeing my kids. And, you know, they came first. So after he did that to me once, I said, I won't do that for you again. Then he did it to me again, and he asked me to go to Bright, which is back in Victoria, but way over the other side of Victoria. So I missed seeing my kids again, and it was another full day's driving. So yeah, the next long trip I had, he phoned up to pester, and little did he know I'd already been approached by a mate who worked for a local newspaper and had offered me a job as a newspaper rep. And he said, I need you to go to blah, 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 blah. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'm quitting. You can come and collect your company car from my house tomorrow. And that was the end of that tale. If you'd like to read along with me in my book, you can turn the page when eBay goes, cha-ching. Let's begin now. What a goose. What a storyteller. What a storyteller. That's why I've got 11 books on Amazon, kids. Tori the Storyteller Favreau, as opposed to other Favreau or whatever we said, another Favreau, whatever we said it was before. Also Favreau. Thank you, Ali. I like that. A internationals shipping label for you, my honey. What size? Yep. Honey, for you, most certainly. All the free satchels in the world for you, honey. And even the ones that cost money, including the satchel that's in this chest. Makes it sound macabre, but she knows what I meant. I don't have product in my hair today. I'm not happy. Ali likes the curl that's forming, that one there. She's a fan of that curl, but I feel weird. When I had long hair, it was this long. It would afro out when I didn't have anything in it. I wish my hair was thick enough to actually afro out properly, but it doesn't do that. All right, let's just throw mouse into a padded mailer and get this effing thing over with. Yeah. All right, fair post paid. You get a padded satchel for that amount. And can I have my Stanley knife, please? It was the ones that was in that. Nothing comes back. She can't hear us. Nothing comes. She's listening. I love you. You know what, guys? I don't want you to be and Ali. I don't want you to be jealous, but you will be. You can't help yourselves. It's fair enough, though. I get to work with my very best friend every day. Now, you know how you guys think you've got your best mate at work or whatever? The one that won't contact you the instant that you leave? Yeah. Isn't it weird, you know, some of these workplace things? It's weird. I'm like an introvert extrovert. I don't know what the right thing to say is. I'm shy, but I'm boisterous. I don't get it. Anyhow, maybe it's a defense mechanism. I don't freaking know. Did you just take one of the ones you said I could? So guys, remember that old term that we can't use anymore when someone gives you something and they want it back? Well, we're not allowed to say the term anymore, and fair enough too. But Ali just gave me a whole bunch of padded bags and said, just take them, honey. Hear the rustle? She's lucky she's pretty, because then she gets to do that sort of thing without recrimination. Beautiful people get away with a lot of things. She is beautiful. Okay. So. That is in the end of the packing track. We've still got more to do at home. I'm hungry. And I don't know if we've got any ready eating food at home. Oh, I've got party pies. We do have leftover dal. You know the worst thing? I'm being a child. It'll taste fine. It'll taste nice, in fact. It was delicious last night. So, fun fact, I got that upset between just because of stuff going on and because if this makes sense to you guys, I want everyone to have a lovely time when they're on a watching me on a live stream. I genuinely care about that. And I care about what happens when you guys give up your time to frickin' watch me do stuff. And I just want to have a lot of laughs and laughter with you guys, and so I want things to be right. And I felt last night I didn't give myself enough time. Tonight it's not as bad because it'll just be movies, right? But I wanted the Matchbox car because I love Matchbox cars. If you haven't seen my little layout for it, it looked really cool. I'm actually proud of what we achieved. Just a couple of little bits and pieces to dress up the area to make it look a bit more Matchbox car-y. It made me happy, but it stressed me the F out as well. And I've got to try to be a little bit more gentle on myself with that shit because I've got to. Oh, I just had another sale. That's awesome. This was actually a really neat one. Well, I'll tell you guys in the next picking video. Because why? Why? But that's nice. We've been in the offsite and I've had 3 sales with a total of 55 bucks plus shipping. So that's good. It almost undoes the 20 odd bucks I just lost by not being able to find stuff. This stuff too, I don't even know if I can't even really get out of it by saying to the customer, hey, I think I'm going to have to cop it on this one because I can't find them. Item not there. It's better if you can get the customer not being terrible, but it's better if the customer does give you permission to cancel, because then without feeling bad you can say customer requested cancellation. So I say with your permission, they say yes, customer requested cancellation. You don't get that ding. Now, I did get a question last on the YouTube comments, and I'm so sorry. I answered a lot, so I can't even remember who asked it. I do apologise. But they were like, I had to do a few, hey uncle, I had to do a few refunds recently, and they reckon they've lost their top rated seller because they were doing refunds. And I said, well, no, that isn't how it works. You don't get dings for refunds depending on the reason. So, and there wasn't enough detail from the message. I feel so bad I can't remember the name, but you don't get dings on your account because of refunding. Refunding's fine. I do it all the time with postage discrepancies and the like. You will get dings on your account and lose your top rated if you've got defective items or INADS, item not as described, which is a common one that people try to use when they want to get out of a purchase that they regret. But no, you shouldn't be receiving those. So please do have a look at the reason. Person out there, hi. Please do have a look at the reason why you were refunding, and maybe that inadvertently, even though you didn't mean it, you may have put in the wrong information when you refunded, and that may be what caused eBay to take a little bit of a crap on your profile. Guys, we've just got Thomas to wrap up now. I actually forgot, then I remembered. Ellie just threw something across the room. I don't know what that was. A cup or something? I thought it was clever. What was it? Oh, water bottle. This is you know, laser cannons. Yeah, have a look at the reason, because I do not honestly believe your account has been dinged because of refunding. It's why you refunded, I think. So have a look. And if you can find your comment against it and tag me. I think to tag me, you've got to go at Geelong-Flipper. And then I should be able to see it. Okay, so hey guys, Wonder Woman here. When I'm doing eBay sales, I'm also deflecting bullets. Ka-ching! Maybe this could be on our jewelry show. bracelet worn by Uncle Flip. I don't know. Thomas, where are you? There you are. Tommy Thomas. Not Tony. Tony's my friend. Tony's funny. I basically invite myself over, and Ali. I invite Ali, and well, myself and Ali. But I message Tony's wife Jane, and I say, "Hey Jane-o, think it's time Tony cooked us a meal." I think it's time Tony cooked for everyone. No, they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful people. And they don't watch, but I can still say Tony is, you know, Tony and Jane, I've known them forever. Tony I've known for 50 years. So it's I think I'm lucky. Like already the only other person I know having such a long relationship is my mother. Her relationship with her friend Judy. Judy doesn't watch. G'day, Judy. But I think that we are lucky to have that relationship that does span 5 decades. I mean, it's huge. And don't come out there and say that, you know, you've got a long-term relationship or friendship. Okay? I don't want to hear it. This is my story. I'm just kidding. Pop in the comments below. What's the longest you've known someone that is not your parents? Or a sibling? Because when I think of it, and this is funny, but my relationship with Tony is longer than my relationship with my sister. My sister's about 3-something years younger than me, or nearly 4 actually. And my first memory is Tony, but I do remember when she came home as a baby. I do have that memory. It's weird, I'm in the kitchen. God, I overshare on this channel, don't I? Hey guys, welcome to Reselling, and I'll talk about my childhood. We're in the kitchen, she's in a bassinet, and I'm giving her a bit of a cuddle or something, or she's holding onto my finger. And she's old enough that she can make eye contact and all that stuff. It's not like a puppy that, you know, doesn't see properly for a bit. I think humans can see a lot faster. But yeah, she's looking up at me, and I remember being very happy that she was home. And but yeah, the memory with Tony is earlier than that. So tell Tony I love him. You don't need to. I do. He is like my, well, what is it? July, August, September, October. He's 3 months older than me. He's like my 3-month older big brother. Aren't you, Tony Tones? 3-month older, big brother. Big baby boo, never hurt me. Wah. But anyhow, I'm totally digressing. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. It doesn't matter though, does it? All right, look, I know that this hex paper is doing nothing. And I get that. I'm not even being silly now. The hex paper is just cushioning at the front, right? It is so that when the customer gets this out, this is retaining some of it in place. That's all it's doing. It's more of a, thank you so very much. You spent $100 with me. I'm putting a bit of packaging in this as a thank you. And it makes for a nicer transaction for them. What are you doing? Oh my God, you're funny. You watch, she'll smash this Royal Dalton cup that I don't know why I've got it up here. Oh, very clever. Okay. Dexterous, in fact. Okay. I'm hungry. I want to go home. And get on with the night. I think Ali's almost done too. Are you almost done? She had a lot more to pack than me, but she didn't have as much to say as me. Which you guys already have probably figured out that's often the case. No, I take that back actually, because this beautiful girl you guys know how much I love her. I'm sorry, it's going to be a love affair that is going to be for the rest of my life. So you just have to get used to it. Though some of you said you don't mind hearing how much I love her, which is good because I think it's nice to hear that someone loves another person too. So she is a quiet person, but I am lucky that this quiet person chooses to laugh and talk with me all day long. Like, yeah, I'm very blessed. So for whatever reason, when we met, she went, you know what? This guy's got bushy black eyebrows, and I think I'll talk to him. So she's quiet with everyone else, but I get the closest she would get to being a gas bag, and I love it. I've probably got the person who's complaining about the motorcycle helmet watching this video going, can you just shut the fuck up and show me where my helmet was packaged? I didn't tell them what video, I just had it happen on a video. But I do wonder out of curiosity if they bother to look. I know I've got some new subscribers by saying, hey, I packed your order on a video, and they've hung around. If you happen to be one of those people, comment below, I'd like to know. Write what you bought. Or don't, it's up to you. I'm not your boss. Well, I am, but I'm not your boss. And, you know, it is funny too that a big part of my social circle is like you guys who are watching right now. People that reached out afterwards that I chat to almost daily, which despite the fact I chat to you guys daily, I don't talk to that many people. Is this going to make sense? Ali might be able to tell me, but I don't talk to that many people in my real life as I do to you guys online. Like, you are the majority of my social life. Does that make sense? That makes sense, yeah. I'm pretty quiet myself. I'm just not quiet with her, or when I'm on camera with you guys, or when I'm walking down the street, when I'm at the supermarket, when I'm getting my hair cut, seeing the doctor. I love a good chat when I'm seeing the doctor. When I worked in traditional work. When I was in the military. At school, I was a class clown. It's funny though. I know sometimes it's like I say all those things, and yeah, you can have a laugh. Ali can laugh at me, hurt my feelings. Oh. But I genuinely see myself as a shy, quiet person. And I know it's not how I present at all. I think I just am better at sometimes at getting over my nerves. Maybe. It's like you guys didn't see, but when I did the Whatnot stream, yes, I'm going back to friggin' Whatnot, but I was nervous as heck before I started talking. That's why I'll try to like let out a lot of energy at the start by singing or dancing around on my chair, because it gets all the nervous jitters out of the way. But you know what? Speaking of nervous jitters, I've finished packing. I'm turning off the video, and I'll probably talk to you guys later. All right, bye for now. Bye for now. Yeah. No, nothing else to say because I'm a quiet kind of guy. I'm actually getting low on printer labels, but still, let's see if we can hear the music. Give it up now. eBay orders, eBay orders. Oh, if only there was a chorus. Legends, I just wanted to show you like this. We're about to go to the post office. This is an IKEA bag filled with a combination of eBay and Whatnot orders. And ever since we started doing Whatnot, this is almost a small order. There's generally 2 to 3 times as much stuff going through. Just get your mail sorted, like that you're not paying too much. Guys, please try it. Please try it. Okay, we're going to go to the post office, and then, well, I've got to go do some shopping. I don't know if I'll drag you along for that bit. We'll see how we go. But yeah, in all seriousness, I know it's, well, hopefully you guys know me better by now, and this is in the latter part of the video, so who the hell knows who's still watching. Oven food. You guys will know. Timestamp, please, if you're still here. Okay, so this has been... It's been a game changer for us. It has. And the thing is, and this is the good thing, you guys can do this. You can do it. You don't have to show your face. Far out. In a way, I'm a little bit pissed off. I talk about it. Then again, I talk about eBay too, and I don't expect them to give me money. I make money off eBay. I make money off Whatnot now. But it's just the fast nature of the freaking money. I'm gobsmacked. Other than the packing and of course sourcing in bulk, it is such fast money that you finish up a live stream and you'll start to think, what? For example, one of my friends last night was selling plush, and I think she was on for roughly an hour. Just cute little plush toys. And later on she's gone, can I tell you how much I made? I said, yes, please do. Heather, it's you. And she's like, I made $68. $68. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you know, you keep looking and finding things and clearing stuff as long as your postage policies are correct. If your shipping profiles are out, this is an experience that might suck, but if you get them right, far out Brussels sprout, you just make sure they're accurate. You don't, because at the end of the day, guys, you make nothing from Whatnot postage. Let's just get that out of the way. You get nothing. If you screw up badly enough that your customers are paying out the ass for the Whatnot stuff, only Whatnot gets the money. Aussie Post doesn't get it. I'm sure Whatnot is on a hella band, some sort of crazy commercial ban. Good on them. They organised it. But yeah, just make sure that your shipping profiles are as accurate as can be, and you work out your shipping profiles without factoring in the weight of the packaging, all right? Because Whatnot does that part for you. So yeah, just it shocked me. Like, we're doing another one tonight, and we just realised rather stupidly we're actually meant to be having tomorrow off, and we know that we can't take tomorrow off. I don't know. Maybe we need to sort a half day. I don't write these rules. I should, but I don't. But yeah, how crazy is it? It looks lighter outside for you guys than because of the camera, but it's 4:30. It's what I would consider. It doesn't look like it because it's on the phone. Phone lightens it all up. It's dark outside. Not pitch black, but definitely it is so overcast. Like, as soon as I started driving, my headlights, the automatic thing turned on. I guess I feel like with the Whatnot stuff, we're at the start of something that could be amazing, and it's like when I started eBay 27 years ago. I didn't have a freaking clue what I was doing. And here I am now, still with no clue. But I'm doing it. And I want you guys to do it because, like I said, guys, I'm making money. And you guys can too. And it's just like everyone wins. And as more people come on board, like, you've got to tell your friends, hey, this new thing exists. We'll continue this conversation in a second, if I remember what I'm talking about. Go in the post office. Okay, I'm back. But I think the CarPlay will probably kick in and annoys. Yeah, it looked... I knew that would happen. It looks bright here because of the way the phone, I think, tries to compensate like I do for my life. I love being able to just drop stuff into the post office and walk off. It's such a liberating feeling. And I know at first when you're getting started, it's like, oh, you got to stand there and do other bits and pieces. No, you don't. Just connect your My Business post. You can just literally just walk in and leave stuff. Bye. But yeah, that was a nice little hefty lug to get stuff out of the way. Now I'm going to go to the supermarket. I'm going to get some cake and other bits and pieces to mung on, like a little mung bean. Ali's organising the Lecatella. Excuse me, she's going to the supermarket at 6. Don't know why you need to know that, but I'm telling you. Come on, I can't see past you, you rogue agent. Okay. So yeah, I just want you guys to make money. Oh, and I was thinking the other day, it's like, you know, like last night, I've got a very small mortgage because, well, we do, because we've got a small, very small unit. It's weird, it's like, it's in one of the best streets in Belmont, but in one of the worst buildings in Belmont, at least in that street. So the mortgage isn't too bad. But with one Whatnot stream last night and 47 die-cast cars, they were good cars that went last night, but they it's not quite half the mortgage. Oh, wait a second, yes it is. My mortgage is small. It is small and I'm a bit into it. But so guys, that's where all of a sudden your pressure is alleviated. As long as you're happy to sit there for an hour. You could do shorter streams. I think one of the things too that some people do where they lose money is they spend a lot of time. You've got to figure out, because I'm a jabberjaw, we know this, all right? But you've got to figure out a way of connecting with your audience, but at the same time running your auctions. It's like it's a fine balancing act, and some people don't even like doing that. Some people just go on Whatnot and chat. Like Marcus, I think Marcus watches. I know he knows of me through Whatnot, but I don't know if you're a viewer, Marcus. If you are, say good day in the comments. But Marcus Sweet Chill, I think it is, Chill and Sweet Chill. Lovely fella. But on his Whatnot, he's there, and his stuff's there, and it's why he just talks to people until someone says they'd like to buy something. No, that's not how Whatnot works for me. It's a socialization, but it's different from YouTube. Like in Whatnot, I don't have the liberty for me of just sitting there waiting for someone to talk. I'm going to run items because I want to socialize, and I do socialize, and we're gaining a following there, but it is going to, you know, it's a bit more transactional. It's almost like on Whatnot, when I'm talking, the auctions are super thanks, and I'm just getting super thanked for chatting. But you got to send stuff. But yeah, I really want you guys to try it. Get over your nerves regarding it, and just give it a red hot shot, because I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised given the chance. I tell you what though, one thing about like, I like to do the lives. I've been starting them a little bit earlier, the YouTube lives, so I do them at 6:30 instead of 7, and I run them until 7:30-ish, and then half an hour later I do the Whatnot for an hour to an hour and a half. And I like it, but it is a lot of talking. That sound is the headlights decided, the windscreen wipers decided there was a lot more rain. It's funny, Ali and I were talking about this earlier. To give you an idea, and I don't know if it'll come true, but it's like a dream. Potentially, it might be the whatnot money that lets us move. Sure, not for a while, but sooner than we expect. It'll all depend on whether or not we're moving to rent or moving to buy. And I still, like, we won't have a clue about any of that stuff until our taxes are done, because, you know, a bank at the moment may not want to touch us, except for the fact that we've got the collateral of the unit, which I could rent out. And then it is also a matter of where in Queensland we move. I'm torn about this, because I was moving to Queensland when Mum got her cancer diagnosis, and I didn't move. And thank God, she lived for years past what she was meant to. And now Dad's crook, and I don't know what his bounce back looks like. But I'm 52, I'm nearly 53. And, you know, in 2021, I think it was, I was moving and I didn't. Thank God, because I met Ali. But, you know, like, when I guess I'm now past the mid part of my life. So I said to Ali, I don't know what to do. And she said, you've just, like, of course you've got to be good to your family, but you've also got to be good to you. I'm like, yeah. I mean, Geelong is beautiful. Please come and visit it one day. It is beautiful. Just these winters, they kill me and they make me feel depressed. So there's all that going on. We're gonna have a bit of fun tonight during the whatnot. We're selling movies, so we're gonna make some popcorn and eat popcorn with you guys. You don't know it yet, but if I remember, I'm gonna actually say to you guys, hey, it's gonna be half an hour. Make sure you've made some popcorn, and we'll make a little bit of popcorn too. It's Friday night. We work over the weekend. Like I said, there is a siren somewhere. I'm trying to keep an eye out. Oh, it's way down the road. All right, that's fire trucks. If they scoot up this street, you might see them go past us, because I am not going to try to get in the way of a fire truck. Yeah, you guys can hear the siren. There you go. Real life. Watch on this side. There we go. Good luck, guys. I admire emergency service workers. There is nothing easy about that job. Nothing easy about it. Bloody heroes. Anyone who rushes out to help people. Okay, so that guy chose to not go on the pedestrian crossing. Has he forfeited his rights to his life? May I strike him? Is that something that I can do? Can he be struck with impunity? I don't have the answers. Apparently I also don't have a park. Oh, down here I do. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to get some bits and pieces. Do think about whatnot. If you want to know more, using my referral code, I will help you once you get past all the tutorials and set stuff up for yourself. If you get stuck, you can ask me for help, and you can ask me for help via email. If you want help, it's via email. But I will check. You've got to tell me your whatnot username, and I'll check against my list of referrals, because I'm getting so many. And some of them have been through people who didn't even use my seller referral. So it's kind of like, I don't mind giving advice here, but when it takes up my work time, I want to help the people who took a chance on me, like I think Abba said. In any case, I got to go. Cake to buy and chips to buy. And yeah, I could pretend that there's healthy food, but there's not. I'm going to buy some stuff at Kmart too. Bye. Bye. Hey, look here. Just want to tell you something. Love you guys. Thank you for being part of my life. And yeah, I'll see you on the next live. See you on whatnot. I'll see you on the next vid. Bye-bye. Hey, legends. Uncle Flip here. I forgot to tell you, I'm in Kmart. See? But I forgot to tell you guys, I'll be on whatnot tonight at 8 p.m. selling movies and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I even forgot my own whatnot. Make sure you're there, all right? See ya.